previous series, Golden Druid can scale extremely well versus the Ursa once he gets up to some items, and obviously EMP, one of the best spells in the game versus Medusa.
So as they continue to work through the lanes here and build up to that kind of a point, oh, we see mid lane, Owie eating the EMP. Going to be muscled back while up and above. Saksa going to try to eat his way back under the safety of his own tower, eating lots of right clicks. The Savage Roar tries to come out and save him, but it's not going to stop him from getting the right click forward. And it's going to be Rose who picks up the first blood here for MP, but now could find himself in a bit of trouble. Moon has rolled in, actually miscalculates the dunk, but it doesn't matter. He'll be able to get the spin. Bricks the first one, though. That's the thing way long ago, but I'm sure MiSeRy was a part of that time.
Yeah, yeah. Whenever you have a Medusa, that's sort of one of the issues of Medusa and putting her in the safe lane is that she really has zero kill potential on most offlaners. As Resolution goes down up top.
Set up with a Savage Roar from MSS. It's NP quickly swarming in as a 4-man unit.
Tower was taken, so he can't see MSS farming there and make sure he doesn't go down up in this top lane.
His team still hangs around him. It's nearby. Saksa spots out the bounty, grabs it. MSS so angry about it, just roars in his face. But they quickly swarm in. It looks like we happen to come across a Haste Rune here. Steps into the Cold Snap and starts poking at him a bit. Looking to save out the last hit made for Resolution. It's going to be a tornado that will snipe it down. MSS going to get dropped. Just trying to go for a bounty snipe here. Can't remember quite when the last Medusa meta, I know it was before even 7.0 was in town. Oh, might have to hold that thought. What's happening up here? Charge in for Moon. This man's trying to finish out his Blink Dagger. He's actually so close. He gets denied, and another couple of 100 gold is going to have to be farmed up. But, ooh, look at this. It looks like they will get the tornado connection on SVG. And now he is frantically running for his life. A limp cow will get poked there. Finished off. MSS is also close, almost up in arms with Resolution, but we'll be able to try to take fights, or is there more to NP's game plan before they try to really, go on the prowl, if you will? Oh, top lane, have to hold that thought because they've already making their move. For Rose, it looks like Moon has that Blink Dagger and jumps right in. No dunk will be necessary here as he drops so fast.
Yep, nice game sense backing up after he gets that tower, and they don't get anything off of that, so now NP can be able to push out the other lanes. They move into mids. Moon actually jumping in. Rose maybe going to go down.
He is down. Lots of spins there for him, but Owie wants vengeance. Can he get one more swipe for the finish? He needs another. SVG helps bash him in, but the tornado comes out from Weeha to look and lock him in place. SVG, Nether Strike, finally gets it done. MSS has shown up, and he sets it down with the big Rattle Roar. It's going to be Owie who will get the finish there, and Saksa with no more mana will have to step away. MP with a good turnaround thanks to the rotation of MSS in this mid lane. MiSeRy actually gets the arrow. Owie walks forward into it. A buyback will come out, and Moon wants to make the fight happen here. Owie charges forward, looking to go for Saksa. Finds himself dunked from the buyback of Moon, and DC just hunting on forward here to go for more. MSS tries to step back and behind the tree. Envy, though, dishes out the Stone Gaze. Moon has to call, get the armor. Is it going to be a dieback for Moon? It looks like it will be. He's going to get dropped. And now DC still content on fighting here, pushing towards under the tier 1 of MP's side, leaping back in. They're going to get the finish on MiSeRy with a tornado and a starfall. Now they look to go on for Rose. He gets the grave off, but the cold snaps lock him in place. Can he hide within the trees? Doesn't look like it. Tries to heal through it. A root on Envy now. DC chomp forward, and they're going to get that one too. It's DC with it's MiSeRy with the double. And somehow DC have just pulled that all back with those last couple of pickoffs, taking out MSS, taking out Envy. Helps their case a lot, but what a ridiculously long fight.
Now are at least content with it. They're getting farm on all their heroes. And they know as the game goes later and later, NP's cores are going to have a hard time sticking on to particular heroes and actually getting their damage in.
Jump call there to grab Envy and draw him back into the base as Moon will slide away from it. He spits out the Stone Gaze. And with the global silence on top of it, they look to step back out. Total space creation from both fronts. Now they're jumping from Owie. Look to go right for MiSeRy. He pulls out the Moonlight Shadow. Is he going to get knocked down? The charge comes forward from SVG to continue to lock him in place. They'll get him down. Plus Weeha, who's going to be forced to buy back. The follow-up charge and hit on the Moon will take him out too. He has no buyback for this fight. MP take a good hard shot and then try to step back out with inside. Step back out from inside. SVG not going to be so fortunate. He will be taken down. MP might be satisfied with this.
And Envy walking into the base and dodging it, so not getting all of his mana burned immediately. And the nice reinitiation is Resolution actually going to go down top.
Yeah, he was farming out that lane, feeling so confident that there was going to be no trouble coming his way, figuring that MP had totally pulled out and away. MSS almost sniped right there. Just barely not enough damage. But, you know, they didn't have the vision, I don't believe, in those woods to even see if it would go their way through that mid lane. We're watching MiSeRy and Moon both try to continue to keep the pressure. Light of Heaven, seriously though. Try to keep the pressure there through the top lane and keep the pressure there. We are going to see the quick pick as Owie gets the jump onto Resolution. I actually missed that action. I'll blame Light of Heaven for that one. But here Owie, debut of the BKB, pretty damn successful. Lone Druid's down. He may be forced to buy back because MP's a-coming. Just what they asked for.
Yeah, he was just a couple waves off of level 20, so has that full respawn timer not decreased by the 40 seconds.
Oh goodness, hit by an arrow and locked down. MSS tries to step in to help out, setting up the roar, but that will cost them their ages too. Buybacks begin to trickle in. DC looking to defend and hold. Envy still holds on to the ulti here, tries to get between all of them, but that's when the global will come out. The tier 3 is going to get dropped. Can they burst through Envy in time here? The call, the follow-up's there, the Yule's up Moon. He's going to look to pop off the ultimate now as soon as the silence is taken away, but he is just constantly disabled. He will lose his mana and not be able to get it off. He's trying to slither out. They'll hit him with the grave. He manages to survive, but will be forced to ultimately be dropped. DC get the upper hand and will be able to take him down. They have held their base, finishing off with a Weehaw double kill. It cost them a couple of buybacks, but they will only lose their tier 3.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about. If you know, even if they get a couple kills in the base, they took the exactly like they.
Where was the old secret shop? Ooh, an arrow connects onto an Invis MSS. Tries to go, jump in.
Hit to break his invis.
Go for the call. He steps back, gets off his own roar. That's when the global comes out, and they run on forward here from NP, looking to mow right through him. They'll get the Weehaw takedown. He's out without a buyback because of the commitment to buy those items. Saksa also going to be taken out here. Ooh, a hard hit here for DC. Can MP capitalize on this window and make a lot out of it? He runs in, slashes, forces out a fortification here. Still 30 seconds for Weehaw. Envy inside the base. Manning up on the MiSeRy. Now pops out the ulti. MiSeRy obviously going to be forced to step back and away. They're not going to get the finish for either. It's zoning him off. Owie looking to go back in for the racks. There's going to be the lead in, the Yules. He tries to force himself back out. Now he'll use his own Yules on himself. Comes down and will get finished off. Tries his best to hold the order here in the bottom lane for as long as possible for Wee's return. But he loses his own life, and then they get the jump on Sucks and will take him out too. Double kill for Owie. This is going to be the bottom lane of Rax. Okay, Weehaw's back now. Arrow on Envy. Can DC punish? MiSeRy gets jumped from behind. Is going to be forced to quickly leap away. EMP going to get dropped in the middle. Owie already has no mana to work with. He'll rush on back. Envy digging out the snake. And look at this, another roar. Jump in from MSS. It's going to be on the weak. Can they finish him off again? They can. He's going to be out one more time without a buyback. MiSeRy gets finished off. He dishes out his buyback. MP, they've gotten so much here. They might just run, and it looks like they will. They call the game. It's over. MP have done it. They have done it with that fight, with that push. They know it's over. Oh, man. DC. All right, then. That was an